Yes, the rules of engagement have dictated the path to a championship here on NXT. Tonight, that path gets more dangerous. Our main event, Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, and Baron Corbin compete in a triple threat match. The winner is the #1 contender to the NXT title.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 445 pounds, Jason Jordan, Chad Gable, American Alpha.
I like the sound of that. Double A.
What's not to like? Everything about these guys says money. Everything about these guys says winning. American Alpha, Jason Jordan, Chad Gable, maybe the hottest tag team in the game right now.
Last time we saw them, a big win in a fatal four-way tag team match in London at the SSE Arena in December.
These guys have toppled every tag team put in front of them, not to mention about every former tag team champion NXT has had.
And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Alexa Bliss, at a combined weight of 465 pounds, Blake and Murphy.
Blake and Murphy with a big opportunity here tonight. We talked so much about the tag team division. Who's going to step up? Who's going to get another opportunity? Perhaps the former NXT tag team champions could be the next ones in line.
It's gotten to a point where every match in the tag team division is essential. The division has gotten so competitive. Every match means something. Every loss means something. You got to be at the top of your game every night.
You're a former NXT tag team champion, Corey. Can you remember a time when it was this competitive?
Well, I mean, not to downplay my own success, but no, absolutely not. I don't remember. I mean, we had the Ascension, we had the Wyatts, but not this many teams.
So here we go, Blake and Murphy ready to start things off. Alexa Bliss is going to have to find herself a spot outside the ring.
Did you see the way Alexa Bliss was staring at Jason Jordan?
Probably wasn't being very nice.
I'm going to tell you something about life, Tom. When a woman looks at you that way, it's very nice.
I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write that down.
You can learn a lot from me, Tom. Being here, it's kind of like training day. Except I'm Denzel.
Oh, I have to be Ethan Hawke?
That's right.
That's not cool, man. So here we go. This is Murphy to start things off against Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan, the big-time power of American Alpha.
Look at the agility of Jordan. Murphy trying to sweep the leg. Oh, my God. There's the power.
Well, look at this cover already here, and a kick out. Great amateur wrestling background, obviously, from both Gable and Jordan. And you gotta think the NXT Tag Team Champions, Dash and Dawson, saw them in competition 2 weeks ago. Are they keeping an eye on this match?
They definitely are, I can assure you. As seriously as Dash and Dawson take all of their competition, they've definitely got their eyes locked on Jordan and Gable. They know somewhere, probably not too far down the line, they're gonna meet up. Oh my God.
Here comes the technician, Gable. We've seen a lot of the success of Gable and Jordan, as you mentioned. They've defeated former NXT Tag Team Champions in the Ascension, longest reigning Tag Team Champions, and also the Vaudevillains. How much does that mean for their resume right now?
I mean, it's nice to have on a resume, but right now, the state of affairs in the division, every win is essential. You can't rest on what you've done in the past. They have to beat Blake and Murphy. Tonight, Blake and Murphy, former NXT Tag Team Champions. Jordan and Gable need to win tonight. All the stuff they did in the past is great, but it doesn't mean anything. Great agility by Gable.
Look at Gable go. Oh.
Murphy better be careful he doesn't get himself disqualified there. You gotta at least block the ref's vision when you do that.
Murphy making the tag here to Blake. Oh, look at that.
Kick
That
to
was,
Murphy.
That was incredible.
Look at Gable, man.
Gable's
He's a machine.
right on top of him.
He is a machine. Look at that, single-handedly taking out Blake and Murphy. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe Bliss was looking at Gable.
I had a chance to catch up with Gable's old Olympic coach, and he described Gable as a, quote, a surgeon, just someone who could do whatever he wanted, manipulate the human body any way he chose.
Thank you for that, Howard Cosell. I knew it wasn't you that came up with that fact. It had to be someone else because it's valid. Oh, into the snapmare.
Oh! This is what Blake's all about, a little bit of showboating. That's the top knot.
Fantastic research, Phillips.
Blake perhaps celebrating a little too early here. Oh, and Gable caught him. Wow.
Wow, what agility into that arm drag by Gable. Look at this.
It's all over him.
Flying head scissors.
Gable doing? He's going to come at you like a spider monkey. Look at Murphy back into the ring. I mean, what do you do against Gable?
Good God, like a tornado.
Ooh, shoulders down, kick out.
Jason Jordan suplexed literally everything in London.
Yeah.
Now Gable's arm dragging everything in Full Sail.
Gable is just wearing down the team of Blake and Murphy here throughout this matchup. You gotta wonder what's next for American Alpha.
Oh, Buddy Murphy went down. Did you see?
Yeah, it looked like he came down kind of hard on that knee.
His knee buckled coming down from the leapfrog. Alexa Bliss obviously over there to check on him.
The official just trying to see if Murphy can continue here. It looks serious.
Who's he motioning to?
Oh, who do you think who do you think he's motioning to?
It's a miracle.
Blake.
He can walk.
Yeah.
He healed before our very eyes. It's a modern day Lazarus, Phillips.
That turns around and takes out the knee of Gable.
It was ingenious.
Yeah.
These guys were the tag team champions for a reason. Look, I love Jordan and Gable as much as the next guy, but give Blake and Murphy and Bliss credit. That was brilliant.
And now hammering away on the knee. Somewhere Ric Flair's loving this. Look at Blake. These two just as vicious as the next one. This is going to be a real bad position for Chad Gable. Injured knee in the corner there. Oh, such a big part of what he can do in the ring. And now Blake. Gable's assault.
Gable's on the wrong.
Oh, did
my
you see
goodness.
that? Murphy just used Alexa Bliss like a battering ram.
He didn't use Alexa Bliss.
There's the cover and a kick out.
She assisted him.
She assisted.
No one uses Alexa Bliss. She's part of the team.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Chad Gable's in the wrong part of town where a man with a man bun is trying to break your leg.
Gotta admit, all the people in the NXT universe have been talking so much about Gable and Jordan. Do you think a team like Blake and Murphy is a little bit ticked they're not in that conversation?
Of course, deservedly so. Tag team division's the place to be right now. Everything's on fire. They want to be in the conversation.
Whoa, whoa!
I think Gable sort of launched Murphy over there.
Did he do that with one leg? Gable trying to crawl to the corner. Jason Jordan begging for a tag here. He's not going to have anybody in his way here at the moment. Murphy tossed back into the ring. Now the tag to Blake to catch Gable. I think he just got him. Gable trying to reach out into the corner. Blake trying to hold him up. The reach and the tag. Here comes Jason Jordan.
We've seen this before.
Drop kick. And another one.
What an unbelievable athlete, Jason Jordan. Uh-oh.
Here we go. Oh, what elevation. Oh.
Threw Blake right across Murphy. The straps come down, and this never ends well for the other team.
Shoulder into the midsection. Tag from Jordan to Gable. Oh, down he goes. Cover from Gable, and American Alpha win this one.
Here are your winners, American Alpha.
A big win here tonight on NXT for American Alpha. They have knocked off their NXT Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, but Buddy Murphy here playing a little possum. A well-laid plan by Blake Murphy and Bliss, chopping the knee right out from Gable. That could have been it right there. Chad Gable had to withstand a myriad of punishment to that leg until JJ came in and made
Blake and Murphy certainly pay. This was the second suplex, and it hurt both Blake and Murphy. And then when the straps go down, game over. Jason Jordan tagging in Gable, and this is a thing of beauty. Ooh. Gable and Jordan. I like the sound of American Alpha.
Every single week, every time we see these guys, they get better and better. You can call it destined for greatness. You can call it tag team excellence. However you slice it, you can call it American Alpha.
Well, welcome to NXT. What a way to start it off, Graves.
I get fired up every time Jordan and Gable come out here. American Alpha, we finally have a name for the awesomeness that's been happening in that ring.
Jason Jordan and Chad Gable get the win to kick off NXT here. And switching from American Alpha to Alpha Females, there's been a lot going on lately between Emma and Asuka and Dana Brooke.
Emma, next week here on NXT, you face the #1 contender for the Women's Championship, Carmella. Now, your team didn't fare too well against Bayley and Carmella last week.
Listen, Adam.
It's Alex.
Whatever it is, you're not important. You know what's important? Is that last week on NXT, it was all about Bayley.
Right.
Carmella didn't do a thing.
Nothing.
She hasn't done a thing, and she will not do a thing to Emma. You tell him.
Let me make this very clear. Carmella does not have the skills to beat Bayley, let alone me.
Let's get something straight. I beat Bayley. I mean, no big deal.
And I'm pretty sure Carmella lost to Blue Pants. You remember that?
Oh,
does she?
Blue Pants?
Does she even work here?
No.
But I'm pretty sure she.
Knee slapper. I mean, come on. Real?
Well, she did win the Battle Royal. She got lucky.
Luck.
Right. And then she did beat Alexa in that match. That wasn't me. And again, luck. And next week, when I take Carmella on, her luck's about to run out.
Bye.
And then everybody will be saying,
Bada bing, unluckiest chick in the ring. How you doing? Bye, Adam or Alex, whatever it is.
Emma and Dana Brooke have their sights set on Carmella, but everyone had their sights set on the Royal Rumble this past Sunday. And in a moment that shocked the world and blew up social media, Sami Zayn entered the Rumble at number 20 to take his shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And even though Sami Zayn didn't walk out with the gold, tonight he has another opportunity to be the top dog in NXT. Who's going to be the new #1 contender to the NXT Championship? We will find out in a triple threat match. Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin, Samoa Joe. It's a main event tonight.
Come on!
Oh my God! Welcome to reality!
Why is it so hot, by the way?
You're in camp WWE, man.
Woo!
now you're riding with us. Upgrade.
Were you cool or like a douchebag who partied?
Oh, definitely douchebag the party.
Live on the WWE Network, Steve Austin Show podcast.
Talk about how you got into the business. I got a serious question for you now. You have a very interesting story. Camp WWE is the most fun on earth.
It's me, Vince McMahon. I get all the it's something funny, Big Show.
My name is...
It does not matter what my name is. This is WWE Wrestling.
The greatest event in live entertainment is WrestleMania!
It's all fun from here.
Welcome back to Full Sail University. And tonight, NXT is presented by Tap Out, the official fitness and training partner of WWE. And when it comes to tap outs here in NXT, no competitor has been quite as dangerous as Asuka. Let's take a special look at the Japanese sensation and her journey thus far.
That is not going to sit well with Asuka. She's smiling. She got slapped in the face and she is smiling at Dana Brooke. Asuka is enjoying every minute of this. Jumping armbar.
She calls this the Asuka lock. Dana Brooke forced to tap. Asuka, one of the most well-respected and fierce competitors in women's wrestling from Japan.
In all of wrestling.
I'm happy to be here in NXT!
Don't disrespect Asuka, or she'll kick you in the skull. This girl can go.
You do not want to get in Asuka's way, period.
And her opponent, accompanied to the ring by Eva Marie from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax returning to action here after several weeks trying to get herself ready after NXT TakeOver London. She put in a very dominant performance against Bayley.
Tom, just be quiet for a minute, all right? Let me take all this in. Let me just enjoy this. Okay, we've got Nia Jax. Nia Jax is one of the most dominant females we have ever seen in the game. We've got some of the most beautiful women on the planet out here. And you're talking about, I don't even know what you're talking about. I wasn't even paying attention.
Talking about Nia Jax and what she did in NXT TakeOver London.
And it was great. It was awesome.
Things did not work out in her favor against Bayley, but the brutality we saw from Nia Jax. When was the last time you remember seeing that from a woman?
I can't tell you, but we knew Nia Jax has big things in store here for NXT. I think we just saw the tip of the iceberg.
Liv Morgan trying to out-muscle Nia Jax here.
You're not going to do that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Eva Marie is loving what she's seen from her newfound ally leading up to NXT TakeOver London, Nia Jax.
What's not to love? This is my favorite. Nia Jax, she's in control. She's smiling that $1 million smile. Looks like she's enjoying every second of the punishment she's inflicting on Liv Morgan.
Is it just a matter of time for Nia Jax, especially with Eva Marie in her corner? Eva's got tremendous connections.
A matter of time for what?
A matter of time that she takes over the NXT Women's Division.
Think about how already has.
Think about how quickly she earned herself an NXT Women's Championship match.
Right, just a little more seasoning, a little more experience. Who knows what she's capable of?
Oh!
And the more we get to see Eva Marie, the better.
Oh, and Liv Morgan with the drop kick there, trying to throw Nia Jax off her game. Nia's still on her feet. Oh, and Liv.
Man.
Liv getting tossed around, but appears to maybe stun Nia for a moment.
Look at the strength of Nia Jax. Unbelievable. It's like Liv Morgan was weightless.
Look at Jax. Oh, man, sidewalk slam.
Oh, good night.
The leg drop from Nia Jax and Liv Morgan. No chance.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax and Eva Marie. This is a duo that could do a tremendous amount of damage here in NXT.
I heard everything that Emma and Little Miss Piggy Dana Brooke had to say about me. And all I have to say is that next week, I'm gonna be Emma all by myself. And I'm gonna prove them and all the doubters wrong. The Evolution is a freaking joke.
Speaking of jokes, Dash and Dawson
We heard what you had to say about us. All fluff and no stuff? Well, it seems apparent to me that you guys have been stuffing your faces because you got plenty of fluff in those midsections behind those title belts. You want to run your mouths to Carmella? You want to run your mouths? Well, you should be running on the damn treadmill.
Let me tell you something, Dash and Dawson. The only ounce of credibility that you could put behind those words are those damn titles. And I wish I could tell you I went home and had a Merry Christmas. But you know what? I didn't, because I didn't come home with those titles, okay, pal? So you keep running your mouth. I've been on edge ever since London. I was in Jersey, somebody was pumping my gas. I nearly got out the car and whooped his because I thought it was you. You're getting tuned up when I see you. And I'm putting a Midas touch on that. That goal, boy. We don't give a damn about you. We don't give a damn about anything you got to say. You are looking at stars. Finish your cup of average Joe and move the hell on. Go punch yourself or we will. How you doing?
Good, good, Zoe.
Fired up.
There's two types of people in this world. People like me and people like you.
Every time I come to the ring, I dominate. I am the real deal.
Watch your back, because I'm coming for that title. You can't fight fate.
Baron Corbin is on a mission to destroy anyone in his path to become the next NXT champion. Later tonight, the Lone Wolf has an opportunity to do just that when he takes on Sami Zayn and Samoa Joe in a triple threat match to determine the new #1 contender to the NXT Championship. Don't go anywhere. NXT will be right back.
In the state where everything's bigger comes the biggest event in live entertainment. And now, be a part of the biggest interactive fan experience, WrestleMania Access. Interact with your favorite WWE superstars and divas. See live matches, Q&A, autograph signings, and so much more. WrestleMania Access at the Kay Bailey Hutchinson Convention Center. Tickets available Saturday, February 6th.
Devastation of such exquisite sophistication.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing 299 3/4 pounds, Bull Dempsey!
Can I just comment on what dedication Bull Dempsey must have displayed? He is the same exact weight as he was before the holidays.
Oh, that's incredible.
That is dedication if I've ever seen it.
He looks fantastic. He told me his goal for 2016 is to run a quarter mile.
That's 400 meters, Tom.
Yeah,
Don't sell that short. That's a long way.
It's a big deal for Bull.
You got winded coming up the stairs to get on stage.
I'm not bull fit. I need to get bull fit.
He's like Jack LaLanne out there.
Well, he looks good.
I was talking about Greg Hamilton.
Whoa.
And his opponent from Washington, D.C., weighing 249 pounds, Alex Riley.
When's the last time we saw Riley, Tom?
It's good to see Alex Riley back here on NXT. It's been since the springtime.
Alex Riley, I know, had knee surgery, but I mean, I wasn't expecting him here tonight, were you?
No, I didn't even know he was here. Alex Riley has been out since the springtime.
I thought you guys were BFFs. I thought you guys followed each other on Twitter and Instagram and Tinder and all that.
Yeah, that's really great. Alex Riley, honestly, I have not heard from this guy in a long time, but we know that because of what happened between he and Kevin Owens, he came off of this commentary table to settle a score with Kevin Owens, and due to that rivalry, he sustained that knee injury, and this is the first time we're seeing Riley.
He should have sat right there in the chair. He and I could be calling this stuff tonight. I gotta wonder what kind of shape Riley is in. He looks great, but he's no bullfit. Oh! Maybe he is.
He seems like all business here to start things off.
Unique takedown there for a leg sweep.
I mean, you got to think about what Alex Riley. Did you hear what Riley just said? He said, "Is this what NXT has come to?" Did you hear him say that?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's aware, but this is pretty much the hottest brand in the game right now. I don't.
I don't know if he's talking about NXT. Is he talking about Bull?
He's talking about bullfit.
This is a different side of Alex Riley. Neck breaker there from Bull Dempsey into the cover, and Bull at it too. I mean, you got to think about what happened with Alex Riley. This is a guy who had everything to lose here coming off the commentary with us, and what does it do to him, man, when he's sitting on the shelf for nearly a year?
I mean, it could mentally ruin you. Some people can come back, some people can't. Sami Zayn was able to come back. He was able to rehab and keep his mind right and get back in the ring. Riley, I mean, as of right now, the guy looks like he's half out of his mind.
Oh, now look at Bull. Bull with the straight left hands trying to battle back here against Riley.
Bull with a head of steam.
Whoa! Oh, and a spine buster to the 300-pound Dempsey. Oh my gosh! Oh, and the knee on the jaw of Dempsey. Riley is your winner.
Here is your winner, Alex Riley.
I mean, Graves, I was just plain surprised to see Alex Riley here on NXT. I mean, this is just...
I mean, you got to be impressed. The guy didn't show much ring rust. The guy looked like he's ready. He's got his A game ready. He ran through Bull Dempsey. Just take a look at this spine buster once again. Bull Dempsey, over 300 pounds.
This is incredible.
Driven almost through the ring by Riley. I don't know what's going on in his head, but it worked tonight.
Oh, and then the knee on the jaw. The agility of a near 250-pounder to take down Bull Dempsey like that. I mean, Graves, you mentioned it. This is our former broadcast colleague, friend of ours. That's not the Alex Riley I remember. There seem to be a lot of complicated questions right now here in NXT. One of which, who and what is the Drifter? Elias Samson is in action next.
Come on!
Oh my God! Welcome to reality!
Why is it so hot, by the way? You're in Camp WWE, man. Woo!
Now you're riding with us.
Upgrade! Were you cool or like a douchebag who partied?
Oh, definitely douchebag the party.
Live on the WWE Network, Steve Austin Show podcast.
Talk about how you got into the business. I got a serious question for you now. You have a very interesting story.
Camp WWE is the most fun on earth. It's me, Vince McMahon. I get all the It's something funny, Big Show.
My name is...
It does not matter what my name is. This is WWE Fastlane.
The greatest event in live entertainment is WrestleMania.
It's all fun from here.
WWEshop.com has found its next way to fit you. What else will you find?
baddest guys in the room.
The days of the demon are here.
The NXT Championship. I have a legacy that I want to start. I'm proud to hold this NXT Women's Championship.
NXT is the future, and the future is now.
Don't miss what's next at WWEshop.com and find what fits you.
What? You surprised to see me? Why wouldn't you be, I guess, right? You know, for the past 4 months, I've been writing emails, making phone calls, sending texts all the way up to Stamford, Connecticut. Letting them know exactly how I'm doing and when I'll be back. You know how many responses I've gotten? 0. I've had a lot of time on my hands. I've watched a lot of the WWE Network, a lot of NXT. You know what I see every week? 3 weeks leading up to it? Sami Zayn's exact date on his return. I know what Apollo Crews had for breakfast 3 days ago. I don't see Alex Riley anywhere. I guess that's what hard work and 8 years in this business gets you. So I guess it's answered my own question. You are surprised to see me.
It's interesting to hear from Alex Riley. He's back whether we like it or not. And so is the Drifter.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 217 pounds, he is the Drifter, Elias Samson.
Well, again, we'd like to tell you that we have more answers about Elias Samson. The only thing we learned from him was 2 weeks ago on NXT, his first matchup here at Full Sail University. After his win, Samson said, "What this place is what I am."
No, he said what this place needs is what he is, and apparently what he needs is a part-time job because he's got dollar bills in his guitar. I don't know what he's got to do on the side, as if NXT doesn't pay well enough or something. The guy is just, I don't know what's going on with the guy. The more and more I see him, the less I like him.
The Drifter, Elias Samson, you seem to understand he likes to go from town to town, meeting different people, and obviously competing.
And obviously wearing a scarf in Florida.
That's a little hot. Whatever Elias Samson thinks he is to NXT, he has certainly gotten the attention of the NXT universe.
I mean, what is he? What is he that we need? We have a music department. We have a guy that writes music. We've got plenty of talent.
Yeah, you're already writing for Alt Press, so maybe you'll take your job. We could just see less of you on social media.
All right, next time you interrupt me making a point, it'll be the last time you ever call a wrestling match.
See, this is what I'm talking about with Samson. That wild-eyed look where he just seems to be, he's lost inside.
He's not lost. He's in Full Sail University.
In his mind, that guy's lost. John Skyler, a lot of trouble here against Elias Samson.
It looks pretty in control to me right now.
This vicious side we've seen of Samson over the last few weeks.
Maybe he's got a lot of deep-seated issues. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. The aggression he's showing.
Now, you guys grew up in the same town. I mean, what could have gone wrong with this guy?
I don't know. I had a great life. This guy, I mean, maybe he's been living under the bridge. I don't know. There's a lot of bridges in Pittsburgh, Tom.
Yeah, there's a big yellow one. Oh, it's Samson right to the midsection. I mean, I honestly can't think of something that NXT needs at this point that comes in the form of Elias Samson. This guy's just, he's creeping me out at this point, man. Oh, and Skyler got a good shot. Oh, and the knee right on the side of the head.
Get him off the rope. Take him up off the rope. Come on.
Samson with a neck breaker.
Just incredible speed on that neck breaker, and Samson silences John Skyler.
Here is your winner, Elias Samson.
I don't get why this guy wants to silence everybody. Is it so he can play his guitar? Go outside the building. It's quiet out there. Play your guitar out there. This is NXT. You get the crowd to make noise, you get them fired up, you make money off of it. What is this guy's deal?
Let's take a look back here at this matchup. Elias Samson versus John Skyler. Samson showing a lot of tenacity, a lot of grit here in this matchup early on, and then this will be the turning point. Oh, the big blow to the side of the head.
And we've seen this before. Look at the velocity with which he executes this neck breaker. It was all over for his poor opponent. We still don't know anything more about what's going on in the mind of the drifter, Elias Samson.
I think you hit on something earlier. Maybe he just wants to be heard.
Bro, what do you think of these new Vaudevillains films? What is that?
They're okay, just not really my style, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're bad. I don't get them. I don't understand them. They're not saying anything in it. What's that about?
I wish you would stop saying some things. I wish you were quiet every once in a
Bro,
while, you know?
whatever, dude. Yeah, you wish I was quiet.
That's what I just said.
Bro, you don't wish I was quiet every time we go to the nightclub.
Oh, you get all the chicks,
and I'm
right?
pulling in all the
chicks,
chicks,
I hear this
bro.
every single day. You get chicks. Bro, I do pretty well for myself, all right?
Bro, no, you don't. You get the chicks because I bring them
Okay.
over. You sit on the couch. You're not saying anything. You're all quiet trying to be all
and you're
cool.
out there in the middle with your shirt off with those stupid pants on.
Bro, the Zubas, bro. Chicks love the
and
Zubas,
I don't,
man.
so stop sending them to me, okay? I don't wear those things, okay?
Bro, you're lying.
What do you mean I'm lying?
You're lying, bro.
What do you mean I'm lying?
You're lying, bro. I see you sleeping in your Zubas every single night. You sleep in your Zubas, bro. Don't lie.
What do you mean you see me sleep?
Bro, I watch you sleep, man.
What?
You're my tag partner. I gotta have your back. I gotta watch your back. Just like next week when we have a match against the Vaudevillains, I'm gonna have your back then too.
Wait, bro, stop watching me sleep!
Not happening.
I am Samoa Joe, and I am now here in NXT.
I am here for the NXT Championship.
And the very second I step foot in NXT, I was owed, but more importantly, I am entitled to an NXT Championship match. Consider this your warning.
I haven't seen Samoa Joe this motivated and dangerous in a long time. And tonight, it's our main event. Samoa Joe, Baron Corbin, and Sami Zayn in a triple threat to determine the new #1 contender, and it's coming up next. Welcome back to Full Sail University, and we want to remind you that NXT is presented by Tap Out, the official fitness and training partner of WWE. And Tom, it's about that time. It's main event time.
I can't wait. A triple threat match to determine the #1 contender to the NXT Championship. But right now, let's go back and talk about the NXT Championship match between Finn Bálor and Apollo Crews just a few months ago. It was brilliant.
The following contest is for the NXT Championship.
It was just 2 months ago when Apollo Crews earned the opportunity of a lifetime, challenging Finn Bálor for the NXT Championship in one of the most highly anticipated main events in recent memory. Both Bálor and Crews took each other to the limit, thrilling the NXT universe with some of the most innovative, hard-hitting offense we have ever seen. Until outside interference from Baron Corbin forced a disappointing conclusion to this instant classic.
But Apollo Crews finally gets another opportunity to prove himself against the NXT champion when he takes on Finn Bálor in this highly anticipated rematch. I cannot wait for this one next week on NXT.
following contest, scheduled for one fall, is a triple threat match to determine the #1 contender for the NXT Championship. Introducing first from Kansas City, weighing 275 pounds, Baron Corbin.
We've heard all the talk over the last few weeks from Baron Corbin. He believes the line to the NXT Championship starts behind him. Tonight, in this triple threat match, he can make that true.
You can tell by the look in his eyes, tonight Baron Corbin is not about talking. He's about action. He looks determined, he looks ready to walk out of here #1 contender.
Making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, weighing 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
And the same determination can be seen in the face of Samoa Joe. He's been miserable as of late. You can see by the way he's walking, by the way he's talking. It's not his usual cool saunter to the ring. He's walking with purpose, and his purpose is to be #1 contender.
He showed off that purpose last week in the main event. He thumped his opponent, sending a message to Zayn and Corbin for tonight.
From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn newly returned to NXT from injury. This could be his first step towards becoming a two-time NXT champion.
Sami Zayn, a guy who wears his emotion on his sleeve, obviously all fired up for this giant opportunity to move forward toward his dream of becoming the NXT champion for a second time.
Tonight, he's got a giant obstacle in a triple threat match here. Joe and Baron, whoever first gains pinfall or submission in a triple threat match is your winner.
Don't forget, there's no count out, there's no disqualification, there's got to be a winner.
Yeah, who does that aspect favor? The way Joe's been going lately?
We're about to find out.
Sami Zayn giving up a lot of size here to Joe and Corbin.
Yeah, but Sami's no stranger to adversity. He's been in there with big guys in the past. He's been in the ring in the past, around the world with bigger, taller,
look at
stronger
Corbin.
guys. That was a smart move by Baron Corbin.
Thought for a moment, honestly, that Joe and Corbin were going to team up. They have in the past. And again, they don't like each other too much.
Oh, wow, what a shot.
Baron Corbin realizes how big this opportunity is. He's been talking a huge game over the last few weeks. If he can win tonight, he can shut up a lot of doubters. Corbin starting to pick things up. Sami Zayn uses momentum against him, and out of the ring goes Corbin.
That's not a place Baron Corbin wants to be when Sami starts feeling it.
Sami looking to pick up the pace, and Joe cut him off. Ooh.
You have to know where both of your opponents are at all times in a triple threat match.
Oh. Samoa Joe just taking it to Sami Zayn. Samoa Joe saying 2 weeks ago to Sami Zayn that this is my ring.
What a chop by Samoa Joe.
Joe with a boot to the chest of Baron Corbin.
2 strikes, 2 men down. That's how dangerous Samoa Joe is.
Ooh.
And a headbutt for good measure.
And you got to know everything that's been happening to Joe over the last few weeks and months has been looming in his head. He's been begging for this opportunity.
He's been obsessed. He's been miserable to be around. He doesn't want to talk to anybody. He used to be a very friendly guy, a fun guy to hang out with. He is miserable. He can think of only one thing, and that's the NXT title. We've seen before, he's willing to go to any length. He's willing to stab his friends in the back to be a champion. I have a feeling we're about to find out what depths he's willing to sink to tonight to walk out of here with another opportunity.
Yeah, Samoa Joe said that Sami Zayn doesn't deserve another title match. Sami trying to battle back against the much bigger Samoa Joe.
I know Sami's got a lot of heart. He's a tough guy, but I don't think you ever want to trade strikes with Samoa Joe.
Joe, looking to connect with the knee, and he missed. Sami Zayn's got an opening. Sami left alone with Baron Corbin. That's how dangerous the lone wolf can be. Can strike at any moment. And Baron just hammering away now on Sami Zayn. Remember, the winner of this match becomes the #1 contender to the NXT title. Finn Bálor paying close attention to this match.
Baron Corbin firmly in control here against Sami Zayn, who will be crowned the new #1 contender to the NXT Championship. This match continues.
On Demand, a new WWE short-form series. It's The Road.
Man, they have no idea that neither of us have a license.
For the first time ever,
Now you're riding with us.
Join.
Upgrade.
We got work to do.
the adventure,
Any fart jokes?
hilarity,
No, nothing like, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
nonsense, drama,
Just assume that I'm gonna go be your little
I was attacked by a cat.
and the stories
Joel, I'm glad it's funny.
that only happen on The Road. It's the WWE Network series premiere, WWE Ride Along. Watch anytime on demand, only on WWE Network.
We are back here. This is our main event, a triple threat match to determine the #1 contender to the NXT champion, Finn Bálor. So far, it's been all Baron Corbin for the last few minutes against Sami Zayn and Samoa Joe. Remember, the only way to win this match is by pinfall or submission. No countouts, no disqualification. Here comes Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe unleashing on Baron Corbin.
Here comes Sami Zayn. This is what I'm talking about, that heart, that never say die attitude.
All three of these superstars know how big of a moment this is for them to get back into it. And Sami Zayn has been waiting for this for months.
Sami Zayn.
Sami, taking down Baron
There
Corbin.
goes Corbin.
This could be a big window for Sami Zayn, launching himself, and down go Corbin and Joe. This is a huge moment for Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn knows what it means to be at the top of the mountain in NXT. He wants to get back there so bad he can taste it.
And he's going to do whatever it takes. Look at Sami Zayn all the way over the top rope, and he spills Corbin and Joe.
If there's one advantage you have to find in Sami Zayn in this match, it's the experience. It's the champion's advantage here in NXT. He knows what it's like. He knows what it takes to be to the top. Corbin and Samoa Joe, thus far, it's eluded them.
And you know how dangerous Baron Corbin and Samoa Joe can be. You gotta believe Sami Zayn is keeping those opportunities back of his mind.
Deep
And down
six.
goes Sami.
Corbin, that could be it.
Cover from Baron Corbin to become #1 contender. No.
We've seen Corbin put people away with that in the past. Sami Zayn able to kick out. Oh my God.
Now Joe looking to take advantage. Samoa Joe with the boot to the face. And Sami Zayn, dropped right on top of Baron Corbin. That's a cover right there. And a senton.
Not anymore, it's not a cover.
That is how chaotic these triple threat matches can be. Now Samoa Joe with a power slam. Cover to become #1 contender. Kick out. How much would Samoa Joe love another chance to take it to Finn Bálor like he did in London? That's all he's thinking of.
That's the only thing in the world he's thinking of. But you know what the problem is? He's got two other men in this match with the exact same thought process.
Maybe not as malicious intent as we've seen out of Samoa Joe, and face first into the top turnbuckle.
Sami just crumbled. Oh, those slaps to the jaw.
Joe is taking Sami Zayn into the corner.
Just like getting hit by a Kodiak bear.
At this pace, it could just be a matter of time for Samoa Joe. If he can keep Baron Corbin at bay and just take it to Sami Zayn, this could be the end.
Here it comes. He's going for the muscle buster.
Muscle buster time against Sami Zayn. Sami, can he break free of this lockup here? There's that fire from Zayn and an enziguri from Joe. Joe looking for the muscle buster, and Corbin broke it up.
Corbin knew if Joe would hit that muscle buster, it would just about be the end of Sami Zayn.
And still, Sami Zayn in a very vulnerable position. Things have not improved one iota. Now it's Baron Corbin's opportunity.
There's still fight left in Sami Zayn. As long as there's breath left in Sami's lungs, there's fight left in his heart.
Now Sami breaks free for a moment, going to the top rope. Whoa! Trying to capitalize on the space.
Blue Thunder Bomb.
Got it on Baron Corbin. Corbin's down, now he kicked out. How in the world did Sami Zayn get all 275 pounds of Corbin up there?
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. When you're feeding off the crowd the way Sami Zayn does, it seems like anything's possible.
But how much did that take out of Sami Zayn? Two big-time superstars here at Joe and Corbin. Oh, look at Joe. Joe came out of nowhere into the clutch. Turning it into their coquina clutch outside the ring, but again, pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring to win the match.
But he can isolate his opponent. He can put Sami Zayn to sleep outside, and he's got Baron Corbin all to himself inside the ring.
Sami's fading. Sami could be out cold.
As far as Samoa Joe is concerned, he's got one guy left to beat, and that's Baron Corbin.
That is a brilliant strategy by Samoa Joe. He picked his moment, and now he can go after Corbin.
It's a veteran maneuver. Samoa Joe has been around the world. He's been successful everywhere.
Oh! Joe!
End of days!
Joe caught with end of days! Baron Corbin to advance to face Bálor, now broken up. Sami Zayn, how did Sami Zayn get up? How did he get it back in this match?
I don't even know if Sami knows where he's at. He's running on instinct right now. He's running on fumes.
How many times have we seen Joe put someone in the coquina clutch? They don't get up for minutes at a time. Sami Zayn found it within him to get back into this matchup, and Corbin's furious.
With good reason. Baron Corbin very well may have had Samoa Joe down for the 3 count. I think he did.
NXT Universe trying to get behind Sami Zayn, but Baron Corbin
Corbin's lost it. He's lost it with good reason. Baron Corbin had this match won. He was the uncrowned champion, the uncrowned #1 contender, and Sami Zayn took it away.
Sami Zayn exploder suplex. Baron let his emotions get the best of him. Now here comes Sami Zayn, lining up for the Helluva kick. Sami the cover, shoulders down on Baron Corbin, and Joe broke it up. Joe at the last moment grabbing the foot of Sami Zayn.
Samoa Joe saving his own opportunity to be #1 contender is all that was. What a chop.
Now Joe, shoulder first into the steel stairs.
This could be where it comes down to endurance. Who's got the most left in the tank, the best cardio conditioning? These 3 guys have given it their all.
Look at Baron Corbin just trying to get back to a vertical base here against Sami Zayn. Hold on, he can't do it. Look at this.
No way. He's not going to get him over.
Sami's looking for a sharpshooter on Baron Corbin, and he's got it.
He's got it on.
Baron Corbin could be in a world of trouble here. Baron Corbin could tap out to Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn can taste that #1 contender spot right now.
Sami Zayn could be one step closer to his dream. Now dragging Corbin back into the center of the ring. Corbin, moments away.
What's Samoa Joe?
Samoa Joe. Joe with a crossface. Joe with a crossface, and Baron tapped out. Who's won?
Sami Zayn had the sharpshooter on. Samoa Joe with the crossface. I mean, we know Baron Corbin tapped out, but to who?
Who won?
Who was the #1 contender? The referee doesn't even know what the decision is.
And he's got to make one. There's a ton of confusion here right now. This is why Baron Corbin stuck in the sharpshooter. Now look, Samoa Joe crawls into the ring, locks in the crossface, a double submission, and Baron Corbin taps out.
Samoa Joe and Sami Zayn both have valid arguments to be the #1 contender right now.
But who did Baron Corbin tap out to?
He was in the sharpshooter longer, but he didn't tap out until Joe put on the crossface.
You're right. The official's got to make a call here.
Oh, here we go. General Manager William Regal.
I got him in the sharpshooter. Hey, I got him in the sharpshooter. He's tapping out.
It was a horrible sharpshooter. I tapped on the crossface.
Regal asking the referee what his call is.
Hey, you can have that locked in. I had mine locked in.
I see the comments. What's the controversy?
There's nothing to talk about. I won.
I don't know. I have him in a hole, and he taps out. What's the problem?
I just don't know. They're both in the hole.
Listen.
He tapped out. I'm going to have to go and review this tape.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to review this tape.
I can't give you this. He tapped out.
You sure now?
Listen, I like to hold on for 1 minute.
I don't know.
And he tapped out.
I don't know. I'm going to go and make a decision. I'm going to have to review this tape. So you come with me. You come with me and review this tape. I'll get back to you with a decision.
Triple threat, man.
There is nothing to review. Come on. He didn't have that sharpshooter. I cranked him, and he tapped when I cranked him. When I cranked him, he tapped.
We've got to get some answers here. A great match, marred by controversy.
Sorry.
Who is the #1 contender? What is Mr. Regal's decision going to be?